This is Akanksha. You're listening to OTV Top 10. Today is the 9th of December and here are the top news of the day. In a statement to Parliament, Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said that the Indian Air Force has ordered an inquiry into the chopper crash in Tamil Nadu that killed Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat and 12 others. The Defence Minister said that the probe will be headed by Air Marshal Manavendra Singh. He added that the IAF inquiry team had reached Wellington on Wednesday and already started investigations. General Rawat's last rites will be performed with full military honours, Rajnath told Parliament, adding that the last rites of other military personnel will be performed with appropriate honour. The Rajya Sabha on Thursday paid homage to India's first Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, as House assembled for the day and members mourned the deaths in chopper crash and kept silence for the departed souls. The data recorder of the ill-fated M17 helicopter of the Indian Air Force that crashed near Coonoor in Ooty, leading to the loss of lives of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, his wife Madhulika, and 11 other armed personnel were recovered in the morning today. A 25 special team of the Air Force officers led by Wing Commander R. Bharadwaj has recovered the black box and more details are awaited. The team has been conducting search operations since morning as the priority on Wednesday was to recover the bodies safely to Wellington Army Hospital. Katrina Kaif and Vicky Kaushal, who are set to tie the knot today, will have two wedding ceremonies to honor the traditions and cultures of both. The couple will tie the knot in a temple-facing wedding mandap. However, the Fera timings of the intimate ceremony are not yet clear. Earlier on Wednesday, guests had clicked in the corridors of the Hotel Six Senses Fort Barbara after the Haldi ceremony. The Haldi ceremony was followed by Sangeet Night, which saw performances from legendary singer Gurdas Maan and acclaimed music composer Shankar Mahadevan and Ehsaan Nurani, who are Vicky's father Shyam Kaushal's favorite. Actor Rahman, who has delivered several hits in Tamil, including the K. Balachandra directed classic Pudu Pudu Arthangal, is all set to make his Bollywood debut in director Vikas Bahl's Ganpat that features Tiger Shroff and Kriti Sanon. The actor, who has been shooting for the film in London, disclosed this while on a trip to Chennai in connection with his daughter's wedding. The actor was all praised for the unit of the film, which he said was highly punctual. Informing that their planning was excellent, the actor said that he was overwhelmed by the warmth and the love shown by the unit in London. India's Jhilli Dauda Behera won a silver medal in Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, which is being held alongside the World Championships. Jhilli, the 22-year-old weightlifter from Odisha's tribal Mayurbhanj district, finished second in the women's 49 kg, the same weight class in which Mirabai Chanu won silver in Tokyo Olympic Games. Mirabai is not participating in this event as she is on a break. Jhilli, who is an Asian champion and a bronze medalist in the World Junior in 45 kg, but has moved up to 49 kg as 45 kg is not a recognized Olympic discipline, came up with the best effort of 73 kg in snatch and 94 kg in clean and jerk for a total of 167 kg, her personal best in this class. Odisha Assembly paid homage to Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, his wife and 11 others who died in the Mi-17 V5 helicopter crash near Coonoor in Tamil Nadu on Wednesday afternoon. Moving an obituary reference in the Assembly, Chief Minister and Leader of the House Navin Patnaik said that General Rawat had an extremely distinguished career of over 4 decades of selfless service marked by exceptional gallantry. General Rawat was conferred with the Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal and many prestigious awards. Terming the sad demise of General Rawat and all 11 other armed personnel as irreparable loss to the nation, Patnaik said their outstanding service to our nation will always be remembered. Amid feverish anticipation, the makers of S.S. Rajamouli's highly anticipated epic RRR unleashed the theatrical trailer today. The pan-India movie is a fictional take on the lives of unsung freedom fighters Komaram Bheem and Alluri Sitaraman Raju. The RRR trailer opens with great visuals as a tribal girl is being snatched away from her family by the British as the movie depicts the pre-independence era. Junior NTR, who plays Komaram Bheem, is introduced with a spectacular entry as he is seen training himself while fighting a tiger. As the beast lunges itself at Bheem, he is seen controlling it with a roar. The US Food and Drug Administration has granted emergency emergency use authorization to AstraZeneca's monoclonal antibody treatment for COVID-19 among people with weakened immune systems. AstraZeneca's Evusheld, an injectable monoclonal antibody cocktail, has been approved for pre-exposure prophylaxis or PrEP against COVID-19 among individuals aged 12 and older and who are currently infected with SARS coronavirus 2 virus and who have not recently been exposed to an individual infected with SARS coronavirus 2. The US space agency NASA launched its new X-ray mission to unlock the secrets of extreme cosmic objects. The first space observatory of its kind, the Imaging X-ray Polarimetry Explorer or IXPE, is built to study some of the most energetic objects in the universe, the remnants of exploded stars, powerful particle jets spewing from feeding black holes, and much more. The mission lifted off at 11:30 a.m. IST aboard SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket from historic Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The project is collaboration between NASA and the Italian Space Agency. After Bhubaneswar, Rourkela has been accorded the second Smart City tag in Odisha, but the Steel City is lagging way behind other smart cities in the country in terms of basic facilities like road communication. The road communication facilities still remain a major problem in the city. 4 years have passed since Rourkela was declared as a smart city in the state. However, commuters are still facing a lot of difficulties sans city bus services. Locals allege that despite getting regular financial assistances from the union government for the development of smart cities, the state government has not done much for Rourkela. So that's it for today. For news in detail, visit odishatv.in, Odisha's premier destination for news updates in English. This is Akanksha signing off.